Have you ever watched your child standing on the sidelines, watching other kids play, wanting to join in but unsure how? It's a heart-wrenching moment, and as a parent, you want nothing more than to jump in and help them make that first friend. You're not alone. In fact, studies show that over 60% of parents worry about their child's ability to make and maintain friendships. But here's the thing. Social skills can be taught just like math or reading. In this video, we're going to break down practical, research-backed tactics you can use to help your child form meaningful friendships effortlessly. And stick with me, because later in the video, I'll reveal one surprisingly simple technique that can turn even the shyest child into someone other kids gravitate toward. So whether you're a parent, teacher, or caregiver, this is the video you've been waiting for. Let's start by debunking a myth: the idea that social skills are just natural. Yes, some kids are naturally more outgoing, but the ability to form healthy friendships is built on learnable behaviors, like empathy, communication, and shared interest. The first tactic is to model positive social behavior. Kids are like sponges. When they see you greet neighbors, show kindness, or introduce yourself to someone new, they internalize it. Narrate your actions. Say, "I'm going to say hi to Sarah because I haven't seen her in a while," or "I asked John about his day because I care how he's doing." These small moments normalize social interaction. The second tactic is creating low-pressure opportunities to interact. Don't force your child into big group settings right away. Instead, start with structured playdates. Yes, even 20-minute ones, with just one other child. The key is consistency. Repeated exposure to the same peer builds comfort and trust. And here's a little tip. Make these playdates activity-based. Kids bond better over a shared goal, whether it's building a Lego set, baking cookies, or playing a simple board game. Avoid just letting them figure it out. Structure builds confidence. Next, teach conversation starters and social scripts. This doesn't mean turning your child into a robot, but giving them tools. Phrases like, "Can I play too?" or "What are you building?" are golden. Role-play these at home. Make it a game. Say, "Okay, pretend I'm building a tower. How would you ask to join?" Then switch roles. This rehearsal makes the real moment less scary and more familiar. One of the most overlooked tactics is helping your child learn how to listen. Active listening is more than hearing. It's making eye contact, nodding, asking follow-up questions. Teach your child to say things like, "Really? What happened next?" or "That's cool." These are affirming phrases that make the other person feel heard, and everyone wants to be around someone who makes them feel important. Let's talk empathy, the secret sauce of strong friendships. You can build this skill through books, movies, and real-life observations. After watching a show, ask, "How do you think she felt when her friend left her out?" Or, "What would you have done?" These questions encourage your child to step into another person's shoes, which makes them more thoughtful and connected friends. Another powerful tactic is teaching your child to handle rejection. It's painful to watch, but it's part of life. Say your child asks to join a game and the others say no. Resist the urge to rescue immediately. Instead, coach them to respond with phrases like, "That's okay, maybe next time," and help them find something else to do. Confidence grows from trying again, not from avoiding the pain. Now, let's get into one of the most high-impact strategies: teaching kids how to spot and engage with open groups. In playgrounds or school settings, open groups are those where the activity isn't closed off, like a group of kids drawing with chalk or kicking a ball casually. These are golden opportunities. Train your child to look for those signals, then encourage them to approach with a comment rather than a question. For example, instead of "Can I play?" say, "That looks fun." It's more likely to get a positive response and naturally start the interaction. Let's not forget the importance of praise, but make it specific. After a successful interaction, don't just say "Good job." Say, "I noticed how you waited your turn and asked Sam about his drawing. That was really thoughtful." This reinforces what they did well and makes it more likely they'll repeat it. At the same time, avoid labeling your child as shy. Instead, use phrases like, "You're still learning to feel comfortable in new situations," which fosters a growth mindset. Now, here's that one surprisingly simple technique I promised: the smile and wave method. Teach your child to make eye contact, smile, and wave at someone they want to connect with, even if they don't talk yet. This builds familiarity. When kids see each other multiple times and acknowledge each other in small ways, it builds a bridge. It's like planting the seed for a future conversation. You'd be amazed how effective this is over a week of school or daycare. As your child becomes more comfortable socially, it's time to teach friendship maintenance, something even adults struggle with. Encourage your child to check in with friends. Ask Liam how his weekend was, or, remember Sarah mentioned she was going to the zoo, ask her how it went. These small follow-ups show care and deepen bonds. Digital skills matter too. For older kids who text or play games online, teach kindness and inclusion in digital spaces. Praise thoughtful messages, discourage sarcasm or teasing, and monitor group chats for exclusionary behavior. Today's friendships are hybrid, part physical, part digital, so navigating both worlds is key. If your child has a special interest, like dinosaurs or drawing or Minecraft, use that to help them connect. Find clubs, activities, or online communities around that passion. Shared interests are often the strongest foundation for friendship because they give kids something to talk about without the pressure of starting from scratch. And remember this: it's not about having a ton of friends. It's about quality. Even one genuine friendship can improve self-esteem, boost school performance, and reduce anxiety. So, celebrate every small win, every high exchanged, every smile returned, every birthday invitation received or given. Now, if you're still with me, here's something extra. Consider creating a friendship journal with your child. At the end of each day, jot down one positive social moment they had, even if it's tiny. Said hi to Maya. Shared my crayons, laughed with Jake at lunch. This practice builds awareness and confidence, and over time, your child starts to see themselves as someone who can make friends. To wrap up, helping kids form friendships doesn't require magic. It requires patience, guidance, and repetition. By modeling behavior, creating opportunities, teaching conversation skills, and focusing on empathy, you're equipping your child with one of life's most essential tools. And the best part? These aren't just skills for childhood. They're the building blocks for future relationships, jobs, and well-being. If you found this video helpful, please hit that like button and consider subscribing for more weekly parenting strategies grounded in psychology and real-life experience. And if you have a story or a tip that helped your child make friends, drop it in the comments. I'd love to hear it, and I know other parents would too. You're not alone in this journey, and together, we can raise confident, connected kids. Thanks for watching.